They've been from Manhattan to Knoxville, Orlando to Nashville, Dallas to St. Louis, Kansas City to Fayetteville, and the place your Tigers call home, Columbia, Missouri. This is Earning Our Stripes with Brock Gordon and Benjamin Duncan.
Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted.
Welcome back to Earning Our Stripes. I'm Brock Gordon.
And I'm Benjamin Duncan.
Obviously, my voice is back and much better than ever. Thanks for staying with us last week with when my voice was completely shot.
Yes, indeed.
And Ben, while you are not quite feeling it as much, I am feeling it right now as, well, it's not related to Mizzou athletics here. It is the most wonderful time of the year, as it is.
Peak baseball season.
It is time for at least me and Tommy to go to Omaha, Nebraska once again for the College World Series. And, yeah, I cannot be more pumped and ready to go for this. I don't know about you.
A little sad about some certain teams not making it, but that's all right.
Well, we'll get to that more in our college baseball update, which we'll do later than that. If you want to watch that and see that, that can be found over at B Card Entertainment's YouTube channel. I'm sure the link will be in the description, right, Ben?
Yeah. It is in the description.
Go,
it always
there we go.
is.
Perfect. Excellent. Other than that, Mr. Ben, how are you doing this week?
It's hot. Need to drink a lot of water.
It is hot.
It sucks.
It is hot outside. It's the only downside.
We're still under a, heat advisory until 8 o'clock, I believe. But then that's when the severe thunderstorm is supposed to roll in. So.
Oh, lovely. Yay. Just what I wanted. Yeah. Not a lot of Mizzou news, but we got some pretty big things. Actually, we do have a lot of Mizzou news this week.
Yeah, we do.
Go figure, right? We were just talking about it last week. We were like, oh, there's going to be shorter episodes of BOS. No. And then Mizzou was just like, how about you take everything all at once? So, yeah. Ben, where do you want to get started with on it?
Well, I'm seeing right now on my list right here, we could talk about some basketball stuff, surprisingly.
Yeah, I was not expecting what we were getting for basketball first. But, yeah, we got some basketball news.
We do indeed.
For men's and women's basketball.
Yes, that is true.
So, the ACC-SEC challenge is set.
Okay, that is basketball. I was wanting to make sure because I was like, what sport's this for? No one's saying what sport this is for. It's just saying ACC, SEC. I don't know what sport this is. Say something.
Yeah.
But now I know it's basketball.
Yeah.
Not like golf or something.
Yeah, sorry. I'm currently texting Tommy to get his picks for the
Later.
college baseball update. So.
But you were wanting to know who the men play and who the women play?
We will go with the let's start with the women. You know what? We will start with the ladies. I feel like we don't talk about them enough.
Because they will be playing against SMU.
Which if I don't know if I've talked about it a lot on this podcast. I actually am a big fan of SMU, so that is pretty cool to see. And Ben, where will that game be played?
Was that at SMU?
Well, it should say in the tweet.
It didn't say. It just had Mizzou logo on top and then SMU logo on the bottom. There was no at or versus on the picture at all.
I got you. Hang on.
Someone in the comments actually under that one was like, half the people won't even be able to tell what team Mizzou's playing because of how terrible they made this image in the logo.
Yeah. I think that means that Mizzou
They're away,
is
bro.
at SMU. But
That's what I thought.
Verify on ESPN. So keep going. And give me your thoughts about SMU representing the ACC.
Honestly, I don't know.
Known ACC school, SMU.
What were they in before the ACC?
The American Conference.
Yeah. See, the thing is, like outside of the SEC and Mountain West, I don't know, or SEC, Big Ten, and was it Big 12 and Mountain West? I don't know any of the other conferences, like right off the top of my head, and so I just don't care.
Conference USA. Nope, they are
They
at
just
home.
exist.
It is at home at Mizzou Arena against
Nice.
Southern Methodist University. The SMU Mustangs, pony up, SMU Mustangs, ha!
Nice.
But let's go to the men's, Mr. Ben.
They will be facing off against Cal, but also at home at Mizzou Arena as well.
Once again, well-known ACC school, Cal. The University
yes.
of California, Berkeley. Yes. Well-known Atlantic Coast Conference team. Yes.
Yes.
Thoughts?
Yes, because California is on the Atlantic coast.
Yes, it's in the East Coast. Yes. Yes. Makes sense. You know, at least SMU can make the argument for SMU because Texas is border, the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
You could make that argument.
You could indeed.
Cal and Stanford. Ben, your thoughts on Mizzou taking on California in non-conference play next year?
I'm sure we can show them what some good old SEC basketball looks like with our brand new team.
Yes, this of course also is Coach Gates's matchup against his alma mater.
Oh, really?
As they played at Cal.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
So that's
there
pretty
you go.
cool.
Thoughts on that, Ben? Yeah, I just dropped
Nice.
that bombshell on you. Let's go to the
Hopefully
next bit of
he
news
beats
here.
his alma mater.
Oh, well, yeah, as I'm currently trying to pull up the men's basketball schedule for this upcoming year, so I can talk about that a little bit more. And name off some of the other illustrious opponents that they will be playing this coming year here. It's finally pulled up. Well, they just have Cal on there right now. Okay, well, there you go. Cal is the only one.
Wow.
As of right now. So, and that will be December 3rd, which is a Tuesday.
Weird, but it is basketball scheduling.
Yeah, it is. Tuesday. Ben, the next one. By the way, I'm looking at this ACC SEC challenge. There's like one good matchup.
Is it like a
There's
Kentucky
one good matchup.
Duke or like Kentucky, North Carolina?
No, Kentucky's taking on Clemson. No. When you think of the best of the SEC basketball wise, besides Kentucky, who are you thinking?
I don't know, like Georgia, Auburn. I don't know.
Auburn, okay. Auburn plays Duke.
Alabama.
Auburn plays Duke. Alabama plays UNC. Florida State and LSU.
I don't know much about LSU men's basketball.
I don't know either. Tennessee hosts Syracuse.
Orange on orange crime.
Yeah, exactly. But Ben, let's get to what the real stuff is here. We got we got one more. We got some staff updates, don't we, Ben, for basketball?
We do. Staff updates. Trey Gomelian has come back to coach.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
He had transferred over to Mizzou from, what was it, Cleveland State when Coach Gates came to Mizzou.
Yes.
Not sure what he'll be coaching, but he is going to be on the coach roster for the team. So, and then we have third-year staff member Dalton King has been promoted to the director of basketball operations. So, director of BO. And then
DBO.
Nick Corda has joined Mizzou staff from Bowling Green as an assistant director of operations.
Yes, so some movement on that Mizzou coaching staff on the basketball side, something that I know some Mizzou fans were speaking out about. Maybe not what they were looking for, but you know what? It's some movement for Mizzou basketball, and it's some early good movement. All right, let's get to football. Let's get to the one that just has decided to drop all the bombshells this week. Like, you name a bombshell, Mizzou football has just decided to unload it all. So, Mr. Ben, if you would please.
Just a second. There we go. Well, I'll say that last, but the all SEC football game windows, sorry, my bad. All SEC football game windows are set for Mizzou football. Meaning, for home games, Vandy is a flex, Auburn is in the early window, and I'll explain what all the different window times mean after this.
I would like to stop this. Early window for Auburn, early homecoming game.
Kind of crazy. Oh God, but that means the parade. The band kids are gonna have to get up at like 4 in the morning.
Yep. I was waiting for it to click for you because you were a part of a few of those.
I forgot. I forgot the Auburn's the homecoming game.
It is indeed.
Yikes. But yeah, Vandy is a flex. Auburn is early. Oklahoma's flex. Arkansas is in the afternoon, and then the road game windows. Texas A&M is already guaranteed set lock at 11 a.m. in the morning.
Gross.
Yeah. Alabama is a flex. South Carolina is in the afternoon. And Mississippi State is in the afternoon. And with all of the game windows, early means that it's between 11 and noon. Afternoon meaning it is 2:30 to 3:30 kickoff time. Night, which we didn't have that pop up for any of them. Because anytime between 6. Yeah, anytime between 6 and 7. Flex, which Vandy is a flex. Oklahoma is a flex. Alabama is flex. So there's 3 flexes. Flexes can start anywhere from 3:30 to 7. I'm hoping that they make the Oklahoma game a night game because that would kind of go crazy.
I think Oklahoma and Alabama are going to be night games.
That's Alabama's.
There's no way Vandy is.
Vandy's 3:30. Vandy is
Vandy
3:30.
That is a 3:30 on SEC Network right there.
Yeah, but
where Mizzou wins by like
the Alabama
45.
game is also Alabama's homecoming, so it's probably going to be guaranteed night. But then, with that being said, 3 of Mizzou's 4 home SEC games will start at 2:30 or later.
Wait, 2:30 or later? Yay!
I mean, I will say I did kind of like. I used to hate the 11 a.m. kickoffs, but then it's also kind of like, dude, we're done with all the. Whenever I was in band and everything there. Shoot, we're done with all of this stuff by 3 o'clock. I can go back to my apartment, get cleaned up, eat some food, and go to bed early. This is nice.
Yeah, you could, or watch the rest of the college football games.
That too, if I wasn't already asleep on the couch.
Well, yeah, there's that. Whatever.
But moving on to some more football news here, we have 2025 four-star inside or like interior offensive lineman. My bad, that's what it is. Henry Fenuku from Fort Worth, Texas, has committed to the Tigers over offers from Ohio State, USC, Georgia, LSU, and many more.
Well, beating Ohio State in that Cotton Bowl in his backyard was probably one of the biggest, points for him. Like that, I don't know. No one's gonna think about that now, but I'm telling y'all, beating Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl was probably one of the biggest things Mizzou could do for recruiting for this year.
Oh yeah. Beating Ohio State in general, it doesn't matter where it would have been.
Well, no,
beating Ohio State.
New Year's 6, national television, beating Ohio State, where the only people they were missing were Marvin Harrison Jr. and their starting quarterback. And Mizzou didn't have anyone opt out. So that was the best of both teams pretty much playing against each other. So
fair enough. Then we had that very next day after Henry committed, we got 3-star safety Dylan Williams committing as well.
Be on the lookout. There should be one more coming up here shortly from Mizzou. And he's a 4-star wide receiver.
Man, the wide receiver room kind of stacked right now.
Exactly. It's almost like you need good wide receivers to have a balanced offense. What?
And we're still going to have the SEC leading rusher again the very next year.
Oh, yeah. No, not next year. It's going to be the year after. It's every other year, remember? We got 2 really good running backs. We've got to figure out which one's going to be better this year. And then next year, whoever it is, they're going to...
Yeah.
Or, some walk-on white guy is going to lead the Mizzou in rushing in 4 years. So, why does it matter? So.
Then we have 5 Tigers making their way onto Phil Steele's preseason All-SEC team.
Yes.
And so, on first team, we have Luther. The best wide receiver in college football.
I will accept no other answer.
He should have been on the cover of Madden. Or whatever.
He should be on the cover of Madden.
NCAA.
I think, you know what I really think they should have done? They should have made covers for each school and then let them go off that. So I think that's what they should have done, but whatever. What do I know?
No, what the people wanted was on the cover. What the people wanted, they wanted Mizzou, Tulane, and
SMU, BYU, Utah.
Yeah, some other just random school.
Western Kentucky.
How much they with how much they had the team on the official trailer for
Wyoming.
They could have put Wyoming on there.
Exactly. They could have done Wyoming. Wyoming, Mizzou, Tulane. There you go. Wow, that'd be
hodgepodge.
Oh man. There's a question for that week. Those are the 3 schools you got starting out. Finish out the rest of your conference. What?
That'd be a fun conference.
Yeah, so we're gonna finish this, and we'll get back to that question. I'm gonna answer that one.
Yeah,
because I got some picks for that.
Then, well, moving on though, Tristan Newsom at second team, along with Armand Membu, who I can never remember for the life of me. I think he's an offensive lineman. That was like a tackle or something.
He's the one that got in the fight at Arkansas.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
That's
Okay.
the only way I remember him. I'm like, oh yeah, you're the one that took on all of Arkansas.
Yeah. Um, Dalen Carnell on the fourth team.
Because, he's back. People forgot that he's coming back, but he's back.
Yeah. And Johnny Walker Jr. on fourth team, which
Yeah,
I think is a
there's
severe,
no,
severe, like,
nowhere.
ain't no way, bruh. No
There's
way.
no way you found 3 more defensive ends that are more talented than Johnny Walker Jr. There's no way. That man is a first-round draft pick next year.
You know, Mizzou always tends to put out at least one first round pick defensive lineman.
Always, for whatever reason, it's so weird too. I don't know why that. I don't know that an offensive line is just like, oh yeah, that's what Mizzou's good at producing. Like, what the hell? That's so random. Anyway, continue, Mr. Ben.
But that was all of the football stuff we have. But there was one thing that you didn't send me, Brock, that had popped up in my Twitter feed that we could talk about. For Mizzou Swim and Dive.
Oh, well, that would be why it didn't pop into my feed.
Yeah. It was retweeted by Mizzou Athletics. But
I don't follow them. I'm in the trenches
but we
too much.
have Darden Tate and Matthew Mortensen have both qualified for the U.S. Olympic team trials.
USA, USA, USA.
With Darden Tate qualifying in the 50 and Matthew Mortensen qualifying in the 400 IM.
M-I-Z, USA, M-I-Z, USA, M-I-Z, USA.
But, yeah, congrats to those guys.
M-I-Z, USA.
America!
What the is a kilometer? I wish we still had that button.
Indeed.
No, we don't get that button anymore. Anywho, Mr. Ben. Mailbag?
Oh, we do have a mailbag. I checked earlier before we started recording.
Look at that.
And we're also up to 162 subscribers now, so we gained one.
Yo!
But we have from Noah. We are talking about
if you could change one,
like what change one game.
Yeah, one result from one Mizzou athletics event ever. What would it be? I said 2007 Big 12 championship, and you said Mizzou versus Auburn.
Yeah, something
SEC
like that.
championship.
But Noah said that he would alter the 2007 Big 12 championship game, like you, so Mizzou could have faced Ohio State in the national championship game.
And
while it's tempting to go with the 2013 SEC championship game, we were ranked number 1 going into the 2007 Big 12 title game, and a win there would have for sure put us in the Natty. Mizzou was only ranked at 5 going into the 2013 SEC title game, with Bama ranked ahead of us at 4. So even if we won that game, there's no guarantee the BCS computers would have ranked us ahead of the Tide.
I think they would have, just because we would have beat, Auburn, who beat Bama.
Yeah.
Logic would dictate, but whatever. Yeah. So the one this week. Ben, we will turn it over to you for this. We've already started it. So build a conference with Mizzou in it with schools from each conference. You can only pick one school from each conference. So obviously Tulane is from the American, so that's our pick already. And Wyoming is from the Mountain West, so that one has been picked. So, Ben, I hope you're writing these down somewhere.
Just a second, I'm pulling up a picture of all college football conferences.
Oh, no, you want D1. Just D1 FBS.
Or yeah, college football realignment tracker.
So, You want to go to the MAC next? Just go to the MAC and pick our team there.
See, so SEC, Mizzou.
No. We still get to pick from the SEC. Mizzou
Okay.
is just already is an automatic one.
All right, then. Wyoming is Mountain West. Tulane is American. All right.
We'll go
You
MAC
said
next. The MAC.
MAC.
Who we stealing from MAC?
Oh, there we go. Mid-American.
Yeah. Who we stealing from the MAC? I mean, it's.
I don't know.
kinda
Miami,
hard.
Ohio.
I mean, my first thought
Ohio.
my first thought was Northern Illinois. Maybe Toledo.
I don't know.
So that way,
Bowling Green, Ball State.
I was thinking, well, maybe Toledo. So that way, the Mizzou and Toledo can play for the Gary Pinkel Cup.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
All right, we'll go with Toledo.
So, Toledo is MAC.
So let's keep going with the lower level. Yeah, let's go Independents. I don't even know who the Independents are anymore. I know Notre Dame's independent. So is Army. UMass. New Mexico State.
Oh, independents aren't on here.
UConn.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotcha. I'll go to a Wikipedia article. Well, while you do that, let's go to the SEC.
Okay. SEC.
Who you picking from the SEC? Oh, I have all of them. There's only 4 now. Huh.
What do you think? Ole Miss? Or no. Mississippi State.
No, it's got to be Arkansas. It's got to be.
Okay.
I also now have all of the independent schools, and there's only 4 to choose from. So.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So the choices that we can have are Army, Notre Dame, UConn, and UMass.
Notre Dame.
No. I'm thinking Army. That could be fun.
Revenge of the Armed Forces Bowl.
No, this is literally just, a conference. Notre Dame's not joining the conference, so I mean, it's got to be Army, right?
True.
Yeah, we're going Army. All right. Let's see. We've done SEC with Arkansas. Let's go to Conference USA, where my pick is Middle Tennessee State.
What about Kennesaw?
No, they're just joining. I'm picking Middle Tennessee State.
Oh, UTEP's in there too.
Yeah, there's some
Liberty.
Pretty good schools in there.
Middle Tennessee.
That's the one that you're agreeing with?
Conference. Yeah.
Okay. We'll go to the Sun Belt next.
Sun Belts.
This is an interesting one because you got a lot of good choices here.
I'm thinking either App State or Coastal Carolina.
Ooh, that was not the direction I was leaning towards. Wow, I was thinking Arkansas State.
Oh yeah, Arkansas State exists.
Yeah.
Arkansas State exists.
It does exist, and it kind of feeds into the general geographic area that we're painting here.
It's true. We do got to kind of think of the geographical locations.
All right, we will now go ACC.
So, Arkansas State, Sun Belt.
We will now go
where
to
to now?
ACC.
Okay.
Where we will be stealing Louisville.
Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's a good football and basketball power as well.
That should change the Big 10 to the Big 18 and the Big 12 to the Big 16.
No, we will now go to the Pac-2.
Yes.
Oregon State.
Ooh.
Oregon State.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not. Washington State does not factor in here. Ooh, no, wait. Ooh, shit, wait. Maybe we do go Washington State. Then when Wyoming start going at it. Ooh. That could be interesting. I don't know. Oregon
I was kind of yeah.
That's a stronger one. All right, we will now go to the Big 12. It's soon to be called the All-State Conference, if rumors are to be believed. I mean, do we go Utah? Do we go Utah or BYU here?
I was also thinking K-State as well.
Oh, that could be fun too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun with Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati's there. You got Houston. Oh man, there's some good.
Iowa State is there as well.
Iowa State. Yeah. And then that little school to the west.
Yeah.
God, we'll come back. Let's circle back to the Big 12 later. Come back to it.
Yeah.
We will now go to the Big 10. I mean, it's Nebraska, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of Nebraska. Like, for me, it was Nebraska or Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was one of those two.
Oh, for sure.
I wasn't going to say, like, Rutgers or USC. Or I could have said Oregon. Could have brought them in.
We could have said Minnesota and figured out who the true 1960 national champion was.
Ooh, that's what they fight for every year. So it changes.
That would be pretty funny.
That'd be, oh, damn. You know what? You just convinced me. Minnesota's in the conference. That's what they're playing for now.
Not Nebraska?
Ah, shit. Damn it. Nah, we'll stick with Nebraska.
But Minnesota would be a good one to just have random, like, on a random schedule, have pop up.
Yep. You know what? I'm doing that now in NCAA 25. Mizzou versus Minnesota, where they're fighting for the 1960 national championship.
Yeah.
Them and Navy. Navy's also getting thrown in there. All right, Big 12.
Have we done... We've done Sun Belt, done Mountain West, Mid-American, Conference USA. We have... Okay, we already did AAC. Or wait. Yeah, the AAC is Tulane.
American. Yeah. It's Tulane.
SEC, Pac-2. We've done ACC and Big 10, so it's just Big 12 left.
Yep. So now, here's the question. There's 3 here.
Or we could bring this, like what was it, like the Big 8 or whatever, where it was us, K-State, Colorado,
Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa State, and then the Oklahoma schools.
This one's tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with this current Big 12, there's good options. There really is. K-State's a pretty good answer, especially if you have Nebraska already. Yeah, I think that might be the answer. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Good shout on that one, Ben. Sorry, Little School of the West.
Yes.
We don't like you. So,
Big 12. Okay, we got it.
So, Ben, read off this proposed new Mizzou conference. Did you put the
There would be 12 teams in the conference. There are 12
Hell
teams
yeah.
in this conference, so that works.
Fire. Did you put the independent school that we got as well, which was Army?
Yes.
All
yes.
Right, read off our conference.
We have Mizzou, Wyoming, Tulane, Toledo, Arkansas, Army, Middle Tennessee, Arkansas State, Louisville, Oregon State, Nebraska, and K-State.
This is a messed up conference that I can't wait to play as in NCAA 25.
Is there a way I can like plug all these in to like see how far away they all are from each other?
They should be. I mean, with the exception of Wyoming and Oregon State, those are like the only two outliers. Everyone else at least is in states that border each other.
Conference team builder.
Because even Toledo would be bordered with Kentucky, which is bordered to Tennessee and Missouri. Yeah, no, they're still like close-ish. It's closer than the fucking ACC.
Let's see.
Or the Big Ten. Army. Army's kind of an outlier on the other side of the country. Oh well. It's because there aren't any good independent schools anymore.
Create your own custom conference realignment maps.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Save that. That's something we're doing later. All right. Anyway, Ben, let's wrap this up here. What do you got coming out this week?
We have this. We have this coming out.
That's it? All right.
Yes, we do.
Me and Tommy will be in Omaha the next week, so prepare for a lot of content related to college baseball and that sort. I can be found on Twitter at BrockGorton99. The B and the G are capitalized.
And I can be found on Twitter at EliteTigerSport. The E, the T, and the S are capitalized.
The question is for this week, fill in who you would put from each conference with Mizzou. Have a wonderful rest of your week, folks. And as slowly as surely as the college football season comes upon us and I get closer and closer to NCAA 25, we have been earning our stripes. Wonderful rest of your week, folks. And as always,
here it is.
M-I-Z!
Z-O-U.
Have a wonderful rest of your week, folks. And ready or not, Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. Ready or not, Omaha, Nebraska. 'Cause here we come. Do.
This Earning Our Stripes podcast has been brought to you by Elite Tiger Sports and B-Card Entertainment.